Hey York Explorers, Mr. Ord here. Today we're going to be focusing on converting feet into inches. And we're first going to take a look at a ruler, and you're going to notice it has two sets of numbers. So this is the side that we're going to be focusing on. This is the inches. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 inches. And rulers are used to measure the length of something, how long something is, or the height of something, how tall it is. So this side is the inches. If we flip it over, centimeters, 0 to 30. And part of the reason that there's two different sides is the United States, us, Liberia, and Myanmar still use what we call the customary system as their official measuring system. So the US, Liberia, and Myanmar, we use this, the inches. The rest of the world, everyone else uses the metric system. So this side of the ruler. So the first thing that I want you to notice is that 1 foot, that is this, the length of a ruler is 1 foot, has 12 inches. So if something is 2 feet, it is actually 24 inches long. If you have a ruler, I'd like you to try measuring your own foot. And the reason for that is why it's called a foot in the first place is in ancient times, they didn't have rulers, but the typical size of a person's foot was 12 inches, hence why it's called a foot. Now, if you don't have a ruler, there's some things that you can measure that are 1 foot in length. The first one being, this is going to kind of pop up over the screen, is a license plate. So if you go find a car, look on the license plate, the length of it, so from here all the way to the other side, that's about 1 foot. Okay, I'm going to have that one disappear. The other thing you can do, if you have any dollar bill, so I have a 1 here, I'm just going to be using a $1 bill as an example. All dollar bills measure 6 inches in length. So if you have 2 of them and you put them as close as you can side by side, it's 12 inches. The other thing that I want you to keep in mind, and if you can't find a license plate and you don't have any dollar bills to use, if you can get your hands on some paper clips, they're about 1 inch in length. But I want you to notice this one's smaller. If you have like one of the bigger ones, the jumbo one, it's too big. All right. And of course, if you don't have any of those, the other thing to keep in mind is that a piece of paper, the reason why they call it 8.5 by 11 is this side right here, 8.5 inches. But if you flip it this way and you put the ruler right here, you'll notice it's 11 inches. Not quite a foot, but very close. The idea is just so that you kind of have a sense really of how long 1 foot is. All right, so the key thing that I'm going to type up here is to know that 1 foot equals 12 inches. All right, let me show you what you're going to be working on today. All right, so when you open the assignment up on Google Classroom, this is what it'll look like. Converting length measures in the customary system of measurement. Use the conversion scale to fill out the table. And then what is the rule to convert from the larger unit, which is feet, to the smaller unit, which is inches? Okay, so you're going to fill out this table right here. So if you have, and it should be 1 foot. If there's more than 1 foot, the plural of foot is feet. That's why this is feet. If you have 1 foot, how many inches is that? It tells you right there. So then you type in 12. Well, what if you have 2 feet? How many inches would that be? If you have 3 feet, how many inches would that be? If you have 4 feet, how many inches would that be? If you have 5 feet, how many inches would that be? And if you had 10 inches, or if you had 10 feet, sorry, how many inches would that be? And then, what is the rule for converting feet to inches? Okay, what basically did you do to convert 2 feet into inches? And then here's the optional. I don't think this will take very long, but the optional one, an extra challenge and some fun. So you go to this website, make sure that you click for the game mode, you click on length, choose plus or addition, and solve the 5 problems it gives you. So after you solve the 5 problems and you reach the game over screen, type in your game time in this box. When I did it, the game time I got was 2:45. So see if you can beat my game time.